guys, this is Winner and I'm here to review a popular movie, Love in Every Word. And this movie has been blowing up the internet. I mean, the YouTube platform have been on fire ever since the drop of this movie. And this is my review on this movie. Love in Every Word, produced and directed by Omoni Oboli, a very popular producer in Nigeria in the Nollywood industry, and written by Abasi Micheal Inyang. Sorry if I'm not pronouncing your name very well. And then the movie follows with the journey of two souls navigating love, cultural differences, and self-discovery, with a standout performance by the popular ex-BB in Nigeria, BamBam, and then our Odogu himself. The only person we say, okay, this life we will not go fit get any year again because him just set standard we will not go fit get Uzor himself. So guys, let's dive into the movie, and I'm going to be starting with the movie. And before I start, big shout out to the cast and crew of the movie. You guys did a very wonderful job. I like what you guys did. That was a 10/10 movie. And also big shout out to the writer of the movie. This is an incredible story. I think if we have this kind of story like 10 times this year, the Nollywood industry will be over and over and over. So guys, let's dive into the movie properly. I'm going to be skipping some part of the movie. I'm going to be starting from where Uzor and BamBam met. That's like the starting point. And that was it. You can see when Uzor was coming into the scene, you can see the way he was moving. The editor of the movie has to slow Uzor down, and then we can see the Odogu move, the majestical move of Uzor and when he was coming. And then the next thing we saw BamBam, she was everything where they talk at that period, no concern BamBam again. No. Now Odogu which she see, and she just focus on. The guy was coming, you can see the eye contact between her and Uzor. Definitely, I just want to be that guy when I'm coming, and then any girl I'm interested in, I want that girl to also look at me like that. You get what I'm saying? So that is that for that part. So I mean, the chemistry there was established. Everything there was developed. A friend was even talking to her about because I mean, you don't see my way she like you there, they talk with her, no. So that is it. So I actually like what they did in that part where Uzor came into the set and the connection between them. And now let me show you guys the another part I like about the movie. That was when they met, they gisted, they talk. Uzor was trying to like get to know her, and they were talking as if they've known themselves for a very long time, which is a normal regular movie thing. But I was not expecting them to like blend so fast. I was expecting the regular Nollywood for the shakara gear, do this one, do that one. And then where bust my head the most is where she was telling Uzor that she was trying to run away from the guy her mom was trying to connect with, not knowing the same guy is the Uzor guy she was talking about. Like you're just telling me, Winner, I'm trying to run away from this said guy that my mom was trying to connect me and the guy because I don't want to have anything to do with the guy, and not knowing it's me, that is the same guy you were running from. And that was it. That was a perfect establishment there. So guys, let's dive into when the mom was trying to convince her to go for the Uzor. One thing I noticed about Nigerian women is when your mom, like as a girl now, when your mom don't they tell you about this particular guy, or even your friends are telling you, even if you don't like the person, like you're not interested in this person, you just see yourself start developing feeling for the person. And anyway, they were not actually giving her wrong advice. The country is hard. Odogu na Odogu, and Odogu not really send anybody. Papa Odogu came with the money, and Odogu know what he's looking for, and that's what Odogu is getting. So big shout out to the mom of the girl, and then the Odogu himself and her friends. And also, guys, let me show you guys another interesting part I like about this movie. That was when Odogu came with his traditional artists, the musician, the band guys, everybody to her office. Bro, what are you trying to do here? And then these guys were playing their traditional music, they were dancing and dancing and dancing and moving, and then the boss has to come out. And then, guys, let's watch this part. About Odogu's intentionality. Man, I was not actually expecting that stunt. For Odogu to pack all his God, all his village people playing this Igbo traditional music. And then when the lady came out, you can see the smile on her face. That shows she's also interested in this whole thing this guy is doing. Even as some girls with their bad character, they will all fake up. What kind of rubbish is this? Why are you bringing this to my office? Do you want me to lose my job? but she kept quiet. And then I like when the what Odogu did there, because you know when you have money, you have there's this confidence in you. You feel you can do everything. Let me not tell you what happened. At least you've watched what happened already. So you see, when Odogu already knew he's going to cause nuisance in the environment, Odogu already was expecting anything or the worst to come out of it. And then the first thing he did, he paid in cash, he bought the building. Okay. So you won't come tell your landlord where they rent you, your company space, say, why they come here, come the ask woman out, I've been awaiting. And then it was not really giving the boss. The boss was trying to be rude and everything. At first, I was thinking maybe the boss had the crush on Odogu and then she wanted to end up with Odogu after the whole movie. But at the end, nothing like that happened. So I think that's just her personality, and that was what she was asked to act. So that was a killing for me. And then Odogu said, put your number here, that he did not collect your number that time. He saw you in the village. He's here now to collect the number. And then you just can't say no when somebody don't buy the whole building. Right now, your boss said, would they look you one card because you get one Odogu by your corner. So that was it. I like the intentionality of Odogu and the way Odogu does his things. And also the way Odogu showered this girl gifts. At some point I watched the movie, I say, if no be film, if you do any girl all this one for this life, I'm not sure that I will leave you again. Because man, different gifts, luxury gifts coming in and out. I was not even expecting that girl to even reject Odogu at any point again, but at the end of the movie, you will now discover why she was doing what she was doing and how the movie went the way it went. A normal regular Nollywood movie, you already know the starts and the end, but this one, you just can't tell. You just have to watch it bit by bit, because every scene was interesting. And big shout out to the cast and crew, big shout out to the producer and the director of this movie also. So guys, let's also jump to the part where when they went on a date. That's actually my favorite part of the movie. So guys, let's dive into it. So interesting because from the way Odogu admires this girl, the way he compliments her, like she just came in and he was just looking, and the next thing Odogu said is, "You're beautiful," and then, oh God. So that was it. And then Odogu was now saying, okay, the lady was, I need to talk. And Odogu now say, if you want to talk, if you take me on a date, you're going to pay for it. And then you have to talk. And then the other part I like is when she said she was trying to complain about Odogu's dress. Odogu didn't really give more he was not being inferior. He didn't feel bad about what he was wearing or how he was looking on the date. And also, Odogu was there in time. If now you want win babe heart, you go give babe location. She could not dey there, they wait for you. Say, we already call you. I don't dey here, I know they see you. Go say, dey there, order anything I will pay. But Odogu, as Odogu when be upon the whole money Odogu gets, Odogu was like available before she came, and he welcomed her and treated her nice. And also, the continuation of that scene, which led to when Odogu went to drop her off, that's actually my most favorite part of the movie, because me as an actor, I love that part of the movie so much. And if you give me that part, I won't just act it, I will add emotion into it, because that set, they actually add emotion into it. I could see it, everything was real, it was no longer looking like acting. So let's watch that part where Odogu dropped this girl off. I shall wait till me add this part, you just can't see, like on the first date, all of you women on the internet are saying, hey, Odogu, Achalugo, do this one, do that one. Did you watch that part? They went on a first date. I mean, first date. You this lucky girl, I will carry on the date. The next thing, we never even finish shopping, you don't already order your Uber, don't they go Bagada, or they go where I don't know for mainland. And then they talked, and then she gave him assurance it can still continue. And then they kissed. Oh my God, that kiss. That was real anyway. And she asked him in a very calm way, do you want to come inside? If not, I swear, Uzor, you fucked up. You spoiled my plan. Why you not go inside? You supposed to follow this girl, go inside. You say no. Why? And that was beautiful. And that was like a very perfect thing for him to reject. But if it's me, I swear, I will go inside. Why would I go inside? After that beautiful kiss, that wonderful day, the smile, everything. So that was it. I really love that part of the movie, and that part is actually my favorite part of the movie. And I could watch it one, two, I could repeat it again and again because I like everything there. It was so professional. The actors did absolutely amazing. So guys, that was it. And I would also like us to watch this other part, which is also my favorite part of the movie. Um, the part where she rejected Udogo. This part actually broke my heart because I thought after buying the plaza or the building where she works, after showering her with gifts, after doing everything, after that kiss, and after asking him to come in and he refused, this is happening. And then I come to sit back and say, what do women really want? Because I don't get it. You kiss someone, you ask him to even come inside, which me and you know what will happen inside. And then the next thing, you are rejecting this person. Why? Because of his Igbo accent. And anyways, I really like the way Uzor handled the whole situation because I wouldn't have handled it any better. I swear to God, you go pain me, you go break my heart. Because again, what I like, the only reason why she no go accept me because say I get Igbo accent. But yet, he was so matured about the whole thing. He handled everything with maturity, and I won't just call it maturity. I think the guy is outstanding. I think the story part was super outstanding. And then he went to drop her off again. I swear, if now you guy, you go vest that guy go order Uber go house, or she go trek go her papa house, or still, but still he dropped her off, and then he also gave her the gift again, and then he said something that melted my heart. The fact that he is angry with her does not mean he's going to treat her that way. I learned something from it, which I'm going to use it in my life. That means I don't have to treat people the same way they made me angry. So that was a life lesson anyway. So guys, that was it. So let's dive into the part where her boss called her at night and then Uzor has to come in for her. You're going to love that, I promise you. Let's go guys. Whew. Did you just see that? Which woman you would do this kind of thing for and you expect make she no love you? No, one thing I know about women love people. Sorry, women love their man standing out for them, defending them, protecting them. But me, I was scared anyway when I was hearing all those repeat after me. I am saying in Jesus' name, repeat after me, overzealous, but I was like, oh, they will sack this girl the next day, but they didn't sack her. And then even if they are going to sack her, Odogo is there for her, and then Odogo already told her he could establish business for her, and she don't have to work under people because him also is not a fan of a 9 to 5 job, but she's a career woman, and then she wanted to give into that. But I like that part where the fact that he stood up for her, and he does not really send the boss. He don't really send the boss, Papa. He was there shouting at the boss as if the boss was working for him. And because yes, it was wrong, boss. Why would you be calling somebody by midnight? What if the husband and wife did do something? So yeah, that was it. I love that part so much because I know it's something all of you like. And then another part I like in this movie is where when this girl went to shop and then he got her some luxury stuff and then her friends were there too, the way the man treated her friends. And I know those friends of your girl, they like you treating them that way because if you are and if there's another person there, you're surely the favorite because them two want to benefit from the relationship with their friend there. And also I like the way she looked at him. You will see respect, you will see she's calm, she's just there. I'm here, you're the boss, take the lead, I follow. She's always smiling whenever she see this guy. That's why you see, okay, there's love here. Your boyfriend will just be calling with the best. You will see your girlfriend with the best. That's not love. So I think women should learn from this lady and be a bit calm and just be patient, be calm, just allow him be the man. And then men also should learn how to be like Uzor. I do not say you should go rob the bank and just try to be Odogu that will buy a plaza or do whatever you want to do. But this movie is saying a lot. Women, we can also try like Uzor. The fact that you can do standing up for your girlfriend, buying a little gift you can for her, and then for the lady, you also need to respect your man. Women, we love respect. We don't joke with it. No matter how the Gen Z or the generation want to turn it around, a man loves their respect. End or not end, try and give your man respect if you want to be with that man. And then you should also be a bit calm about whatever you are doing. No need to raise your voice. I've never seen this girl raise her voice at Odogu or by any means. Nothing, anything she want to even say, even when she was trying to be rude, you can't even feel the rudeness. I think that is why Odogu said was not even so much angry about her, because what she was saying, the way she presented it was so calm that even if you insult Odogu father, Odogu will forgive you. So that is it. So I would also like us to watch this other part of the movie where I like so much. That was towards the end of the movie where she challenged her boss and then she resigned, and she also took that her assistant in her office to go work with her. That was the end of the movie. Yeah. The nerves. Oh boy. Look at get mine though. And then she didn't do it alone. She took her colleague and then she tell her, if I pay you 400,000 naira, will you come work with me? Someone that is earning 100 and something thousand. Why won't they come work with you? They will. And then she stood up. I think she has a voice because the boss was actually overdoing, because no matter what, you've been against this girl from the beginning as if I get one personal issue. So I was actually thinking maybe she's interested in her man. And then I just noticed she started it even before the man came into the picture. So that's who she is, and I like the way she treated her fuck up. That's all. And that was well deserving. And also big shout out to our friends for meeting Uzor. Yeah, let me show you. So that is it. You can see the friends talking to Uzor on behalf of their friends. If now you now will be this girl friend now, what you will first go do there is wear something short, expose your breast, expose your nyash to go and collect Odogu, because you like what they are doing for your friends and you want the same thing for yourself. But you can see the friends, she was unable to tell Uzor her past trauma, what is hindering her from accepting Uzor, which is what her father has already done to the dad. You've already watched the movie, and if you have not watched the movie, go check the movie out. The full details there. I'm just trying to give you important parts and why I like the movie. You also have your own opinion which you can give. Maybe if you watch the movie, you might even have better things to say than me. So yeah, I like it. Good to have friends that are always there for you, not looking to get what you have, but always there to support you, make sure you're making the right decision. Those are amazing friends. So now, this part is actually interesting. Where Odogu met this girl, and then he was trying to talk. You already know women, I know how things go. It's just like, I know how this is gonna end. It busts my brain. Like, who is this guy? Who do you think you are, bro? Actually, the end part of this movie was everything to me. I mean, at some point, it was becoming a real life scenario to me. I was like, oh God. Like, there's a way you treat someone, or the way somebody will treat you. You already know in your mind, oh, well, I'm going to marry this person. This person is going to marry me. For instance, where the girl said she already had it planned to, and she had a ring, and then she wanted to engage Odogu because Odogu don't want to bring ring. And then Odogu is like everything to her already. So a big shout out to them for that scene. And then Odogu also have it in mind, and he brought his own ring to engage this girl. You can just watch that part and just let me know what you think about it. That is it. That was amazing display there by Uzor, BamBam, right? Yeah, and then big shout out to Omoni Oboli for this wonderful movie. I think we should have more of this kind of movie. At first I thought the movie was overhyped, but trust me, this is not your regular overhyped movie. This movie is 100/100. This is a take home for me and to you. One thing I noticed about the movie is the way the lady behaves and the way the guy behaves, is in charge. He's always in charge. So now I think ladies like their men being in charge, like being in control, like they should be in charge. You just wanna follow their leads so long as there's money. So every guy go hustle your money and try to be Uzor, and every lady try to bring your head down and be the Ashalugo. Let you not be the other Ashalugo where you be dragging your boyfriend online or be insulting, be rude. You don't necessarily need to be rude. So that's a take home for me. And then for other producers trying to do a movie, you guys should do something relatable to us. This is like a real life nest scenario. I don't know, but I think this is a win-win for me. And the combination of the Igbo accent to the English, even when she was trying to correct him, she's not always rude. And when he also tried to advise her, he's not always rude. So I think we should just drop this rudeness and just focus on making life easy for ourselves. Yeah. So everybody go watch this movie by Omoni Oboli, Love in Every Word. The movie is 100/100 and it's not overrated, it's not overhyped. I suggest you go watch this movie. Big shout out to everyone. Thank you for watching this video and please subscribe to my YouTube channel and see you next time. God bless you.